beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to your tarot reading for October 2024. We're going to do a general life path with the Star Tarot, and then we'll get clarifiers with the Wild Reflections deck. We'll pull an oracle card from the Keepers of the Light, and then we'll get some runes. For those who are new here, hello, I am Teresa, and welcome to my cozy corner of the internet. Here I use tarot and intuition to serve and support you on your journey to your highest and most blessed timeline. I also do this by making mala beads, also known as prayer beads or meditation beads. You can check them out at malaology.com. Now back to your reading. So the energy that you're holding in October 2024 is the Two of Wands. This is a very destined energy. This is the finger of God. It's definitely pointing you in a specific direction, and it's ushering you into a new future. And the path for beautiful Sagittarius, the path for Sag family is the Temperance, which is your card, of course. Beautiful Sag. The Fool. That's exciting. Oh, wow, the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, wow, and the Ten of Wands. So a lot of beginnings and, a lot of endings and then new beginnings. You know, completing a lot. My goodness, this is the Fool and two tens. Goodness gracious. All right, so where does Sag's path lead in October, Spirit? Four of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Wow, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, 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 wow. I'm telling you, that's crazy. Like, this is the ultimate card of change and new beginnings, right? So, and you have three tens. You have Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Like, the tens are the culmination. It's the full moon in some area of your life. Overall, what this reading is telling me is that there are destined changes. There are a lot of chapters closing, a lot of books ending, a lot of new ones being rewritten that are taking you on a much, much higher, more spiritual path with Temperance and Hierophant, right? And there is a sense of security. You know, this is Spirit telling you everything's going to be okay. This is Spirit telling you you're safe to make these shifts. Or whatever it is that's shifting in your life, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You know, this is a real stable and grounded and solid energy of being shielded, like solidly shielded, right? So this is like beautiful with your Temperance card and the Hierophant. This is like, I am excited because I have a Sag rising, so I want to see what's going on here. So the energy that you have is the Yod. It's the Two of Wands, and this makes a finger of God in astrology. This aspect shows that there is a destined change, that timing is divine, and the clock has just struck 12, basically. Time is here for a shift. Right? It's also a portal. And I find this interesting because we just came out of a portal. It ended October 2nd. So whenever you're watching this video, you may or may not still be in it. But this portal opened you, catapulted you into a new, the portal between the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse, catapulted us all into a new future, a new timeline, basically. And whatever we are resonating with is the timeline. You know, our vibration will dictate where we land, right? I'm seeing that you're resonating on a very, very spiritual, ascended level. For many of you Sagittarius, now we're going to get clarifiers, but I just see an ascension here, and it's beautiful. So also, you know, Two of Wands is an energy of maybe one door closing and another door opening, right? It is an opening, it's a portal, and you don't usually often get a portal unless you need one. You know, a window doesn't open unless a door closes, and that is borne out in these endings that I see. Now your path starts with you, Temperance, which is it is combining water and fire, basically, or silver and gold. It is doing alchemy on your own energy, right? So your water is your desire and your fire is your passion, and your water is your emotional guidance system. It's your emotional body, and your fire is your ability or willingness or or habit of working, so this is tempering what it is that you want with doing the work to get it. This is tempering wanting something now to finding contentment and peace with where you're where you're at now, and it is changing yourself. Ultimately, the Temperance card is changing yourself, and I think, Sag, you are very, very comfortable with that, because that is the energy of your zodiac sign, whether you're a Sag sun, moon, rising, or otherwise, right? So really, this is alchemy, changing and being changed. And obviously, that's what we're seeing. The Fool is a brand new beginning. It is the Zero. It's a blank slate, right? But it's also courage and bravery. It's optimism, ultimately, right? The Fool's going to jump in this pool where this crocodile or alligator is, and other people might not do that. Other people might look and see danger, right? But the Fool sees his future. And also, there's another portal there, about to jump through another portal, right? So this is going into the next chapter of your life with verve, right? With excitement, because you believe, because you trust, you have faith in spirit, and you are loved, loving, and lovable, and the universe wants you to be happy. And there wouldn't be anything on the other side of that portal other than what blesses you, ultimately. I think this is a realization that you may have recently come to, or recently anchored into your soul, into your spirit. And that's part of this journey through this portal, is finding your truth, that you are a child of the cosmos and that you deserve to be happy too. For a lot of you, take it as it resonates. That's what I'm getting. Ten of Pentacles. This is a level of material achievement. This is happy home, happy family, having earned or secured some wealth or some material abundance, or having found a way to secure what it is that you have. Like the Pentacles is material manifestation. It's growing your garden, growing your harvest. And when you complete that, when you complete whatever it is that you are growing, you get to enjoy it for a time, right? So this is also an energy of peace and contentment for a time, an energy of sharing it as well, But also, with all the tens, is a new beginning. So your harvest has come in. Your abundance has overflowed on your table, and now you have a bunch of seeds from whatever it is that you've grown, planted, received, and you're about to plant a new harvest. You're about to plant new seeds in a new direction. Yeah, and this is borne out with the literal harvest card, the Ten of Wands. This is also carrying your cross, bearing your own cross. And you can really see that in this specific version of the Ten of Wands. Usually it's a man with a bunch of sticks on his back as he's kind of hunched over, carrying them into town or to his home after he's gone and cut down the trees or collected the harvest, right? This is a period of an extended period of toil coming to an end. So you get to rest, you get to recuperate for a time, you get to drop the cross from your back for some of you, and rethink what it is that you want to grow next time. How can I do better? How can I make it easier? How can I maybe get some help or lighten my load in some way next time? It's definitely an energy of achievement, but it's ultimately an energy of ending the way of one way of using your wands, which is your physical body, your blood, sweat, and tears, and also your passion, and finding another easier way to do it next time where you can be more effective for a lot of you. And then this leads to safety, security, and that energy of rest and relaxation as well. Just recuperation, It's just being able to enjoy that cornucopia, and this is the season for it too, right? So just taking the time to do that. There is a season for everything, right? And this is the season for enjoying what it is that you've created, planning what it is that you will create next, and sharing your joy, your happiness, your excitement for new beginning with loved ones, if that is in the cards for you, right? And then the Hierophant, this is your God's guides and guards. This is spirit. This is a stairway to heaven or bridge to ascension. You know, this is teaching and learning spirituality for a lot of us. So the Hierophant can be you, or you can be sitting at the foot of the Hierophant, right? If the Hierophant is you, you're teaching other people, or you're sharing in some way or showing the way to people's own inner power, healing, magic. You know, you have the pentacle here in the middle, and that can be different for everybody. That can be manifestation. It can be what it is that you really want. It can be making the world a better place, right? And the way to do it, there's all these rocks here with different symbols going all the way around. And this is a very intricate labyrinth. He's pointing at the heart. He's pointing at the rock shaped like the heart. So he's saying, follow your heart. That's the answer. That's the key to navigating this labyrinth, right? So you could be teaching people how to manifest in some way by following their heart, by practicing intuition, you know, with the emotional guidance system. That's the heart. Healing on some level. You can be helping people to heal or showing them the way to healing. Your heart, your crown chakra is wide open, receiving wisdom and guidance from on high, and just being a conduit for that wisdom, a channel for that wisdom, a voice for the universe, right? Or you could be facing the Hierophant and receiving those messages. You could be learning how to teach yoga. You could be learning, how to practice mantra. You know, you could be just watching spiritual videos or whatever, and just letting that be the fuel or the material for your next journey, right? So you could just be doing both as well, right? You could be learning and teaching. Definitely, I feel you are definitely opening your crown chakra. You are receiving a lot of wisdom and guidance at this time. And you end with the Wheel of Fortune. This is definitely destined change, right? The Two of Wands is that destiny, and the Wheel of Fortune is inevitable. Like, timing is divine, and the time is now. The Wheel of Fortune, there are multiple areas in your life that are ending and are starting something new. You know, the whole wheel shifts. So consider this a zodiac wheel, and that's literally what that is in this card. And the zodiac wheel has an area for your body, an area for your things, an area for your mind, you know, for relationships, for your health, for your professional life, for how you put yourself out into the world. You know, there's all of that and more, right? When the wheel shifts like this, everything, maybe not everything, but many, many areas of your life will shift. And I'm getting that for you. And as I said earlier, for lots and lots of other signs as well. So let's get some clarifiers for these cards. But really, this is very, very exciting, beautiful Sag family. All right, so please clarify Two of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Show me clarifier for Two of Wands. Thank you. Ooh, the Sun. Beautiful. And really, there's her Two of Wands there holding the gong. You know, I just see that kind of as a portal as well. And look, they both have the Sun at the top, kind of reflecting that energy. And please show me clarifiers for Sag's path. Clarify Temperance, please. Thank you. Temperance is clarified by Eight of Pentacles. The Fool, clarified by Seven of Wands. Ten of Pentacles, clarified by Two of Pentacles. Ten of Wands, clarified by Seven of Cups. Four of Pentacles, clarified by Ace of Pentacles. The Hierophant, clarified by Page of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Empress. Wow, this is so beautiful. These cards get along so well, I tell you. So Two of Wands with the star, this is like that energy of bong, bong. She's hitting the bong. It's like the dinner bell, but the dinner bell for your shift, you know? This is the call of the universe saying, I am calling you to your future, right? And again, this is a portal, just step through it, right? But there's an energy of optimism that the sun is extremely optimistic. Some people call it the best card in the tarot, but I will definitely call it the happiest card in the tarot. You know, I feel like you are very, very happy to receive this shift, or this shift will lead to great happiness and optimism and freedom. There's such an air of freedom here. You know, this shift frees you in some way. And for a lot of you, it frees your voice. That reverberation of the gong, bam, is your voice reverberating through to large swaths of humanity. For some of you, it's carrying your voice on the wind. For some of you, you know, that's not going to apply to all of you, but you know, I just have to say what I get. So, but all in all, you are freed for a destined upgrade, basically. Temperance with the Eight of Pentacles is work. Like I said, it takes time. It takes a long time to blend two elements to make a third element, right? And tempering steel takes a long time. You know, you heat it up in fire, and then you dip it in water, and then you do it over and over and over again until the steel is just so, right? It's so hard, right? Eight of Pentacles, this is a labor of love. It takes time to perfect. There is a perfection that happens in the Eight of Pentacles, right? And, you know, I'm just seeing a beautification as well, because he's urban gardening, right? He's growing sunflowers in the middle of a city. He's making his world a better place. You know, for a lot of you, whatever it is that you are working on here, and I'm getting that temperance energy with kind of a farming energy in an urban setting. It's two different things, right? There's a blending of two different things. This isn't going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen right away. And I think you understand that, and that you're okay with that. You're leaning into the energy of making something happen. Right? And you can't do that without putting your energy into it, right? Putting your fire, like I said, or your blood, sweat, and tears, basically, into whatever it is that you are creating out of different things, right? So the Fool with the Seven of Wands, I mean, just look at this imagery here. She's about to cross over this very haphazard, quickly made bridge. Right? A lot of people might not do that. A lot of people might be apprehensive to step there thinking, you're just going to slip and fall, right? A lot of people might be apprehensive to step in here thinking, oh, that alligator is going to bite you, right? But this is definitely a risk. You know, that is another meaning of the Fool, and the Seven of Wands is definitely showing there is a need to take a risk. She's holding her wand just like he's holding his wand. Your wand is your magic wand. It's your own personal power, your belief in yourself. You're knowing that you can do this. You're knowing that you have a mission, and that you know where you're going, and you know why you're doing it. If you didn't have a reason to be on the other side, you wouldn't do this, right? So, you know, it's really your mission. Other people would look at you and say, I don't know if I would do that, or I don't understand what you're doing. You know, I don't get it. And that's okay. You know, you're definitely getting that from some people. And hey, that's great. Take that as confirmation that you're on the right path, that's what the universe is saying. Oh, is it something that's odd and weird? That's what the Fool is, odd and weird to some people, right? Because they just don't get it. Because this isn't their path. This is your path, you know? The Seven of Wands is an energy of certainty. You know, you will have in October a strong sense of certainty about what it is you're doing and where it is you're going and why you're doing it. It's going to fuel your drive to move forward. Okay. Ten of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles is definitely play, joy, enjoyment. And you can see this in the imagery as well. This is enjoying your day, enjoying your month, enjoying some time with friends and family. One of the meanings of the Two of Pentacles is being playful, right? And clearly this is kind of a juggling energy that she has here, you know. For some of you, this is finding time also to enjoy friends, family, home, that kind of thing. It may not be super easy for you. Two of Pentacles is a juggling kind of energy. For some of us, it's not really super easy to balance work with play, with work with self-care even, right? And this is just letting you know that that's in the cards for you for October, is finding that that way of enjoying your 10 moment before it becomes an ace again, which it will very, very soon, right? So, and that's beautiful. It's just lighthearted, you know. And the 10 of Wands clarified with 7 of Cups. That 10 of Wands energy, like I said, is it's heavy. It's very, very heavy. But the beauty of it is you get to put that load down, you know. It's just such a relief. And the 7 of Cups, he's got a lot of options, a lot of possibilities here. Each cup holds a different possibility, right? The way he's using his 7 of Cups is different than any other 7 of Cups out there. And it's like steel drums, or playing the drums, playing water. You know, it's just like, these are like his little drumsticks, you know? So it's very unique. It's very original, you know? So I just feel like whatever it is that you are going to proceed with in your next iteration, when your 10 of Wands becomes your Ace of Wands and you find a way to lighten your load, it's going to be different. It's going to be unique. It's going to be, like I said here, unexpected. Some people will look at that and go, I wouldn't have chosen that, or I don't quite get that. And again, great. Good that they don't. That's an indication to you that you might be onto something, right? Because Spirit is saying there's something different, something unorthodox, something unthought of, outside the box, that is going to help you lighten your load when the 10 becomes an ace, right? And also the 7 of Cups is being spoiled for choice. It's having lots and lots of options, right? So I feel like because of your 10 of Wands moment, having completed that harvest, brought it in, and celebrating that completion of that task that you've done, because Wands is work, you will have lots of opportunities, right, to choose from. There is, you know, probably a choice involved there. No, so there you go. And your 4 of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles, you know, this is that safe feeling that I get, and this is a really contained energy here. You know, it's as if the universe is caring for you. You know, the Ace of Pentacles is caring for the seedling and making sure it doesn't get overwatered or too much sunlight, you know, giving it a chance to blossom into something more self-sustaining before you kind of leave it alone. You know, it feels like there's kind of a sense of fragility here, you know, and you may not feel your own fragility, right? This could be just the universe saying, I've got you. I'm going to take the wheel there for a minute, right? And what's interesting is I talked to you about the King of Pentacles turning into an Ace of Pentacles, right? And that's what happens always. The King or the 10 of Pentacles, I'm sorry, turning into the Ace of Pentacles. That's always what happens. That's the cycle, right? So this is you working out that new beginning, that new seed that you're going to plant, that new material pursuit that you are going to start, you know, taking that kind of withdrawn energy and plotting out your next pursuit. And the Page of Swords, clarifying the Hierophant. This is a lot of information. This is a message. This is wisdom. This is clarification. You know, this is a lot of information, right? I feel like this is you receiving information from God, from your God's guides and guards, or from Spirit, or from your higher self, you know. Page of Swords is just you receiving insights that maybe you've been looking for, waiting for, asking for, or they could be completely unexpected, right? It's just the universe's way of opening your eyes, opening your mind in some way, right? It's just clarification here. For some of you, this is downloads, right? This is just showing you maybe an inspiring new way to proceed with your next Ace of Pentacles. So, you know, I just feel like this is information coming through your crown chakra, or coming from the Hierophant energy to you. So, the swords are words, right? And so, you're getting content, but you could be creating content as well, but I do feel that's more the Knight of Swords. I feel that the Page of Swords is embodying information, embodying wisdom. And the Wheel of Fortune clarified with the Empress, she is pregnant with possibilities, and she doesn't know what kind of baby she's going to have. All she knows is she's loving it and nurturing it into existence, and then it will manifest into its own person, right? I feel like this is an energy of gestation, of watch and wait and see, of allowing the energy to bring to you your tomorrow, and it's one that you're clearly going to love. Usually with the Wheel of Fortune, there's a little snake on the side of it. And what that says is whatever vibration you're holding, if it's a high vibration, then the results wherever the wheel stops, bam, will be very, very positive. And your life will ascend to a higher frequency, right? If it's a low vibration, the opposite, right? So the Empress is definitely a high vibration energy, right? So this is very, very uplifting and optimistic about what it is that you are about to see manifest in your life, about the changes that are coming. Yeah. So there's love here. The Empress ultimately is the mother, and nothing loves us more than the mother, right? This is the goddess who loves you and wants you to be happy, and she's making shifts and changes. The angels are working in your favor, right? She's making shifts and changes to readjust circumstances in your life to allow for you to be healed, find ease, move forward in some way. I mean, this is a lot here. And honestly, this is going to be different for everybody. There's not a lot of specifics here. This is very, very open. And I think that it needs to be, being the fact that you end with the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. This is not the end. This is the beginning. So your month ends with a beginning of possibilities, a beginning that you are determining now, or that you will be determining in October with your Four of Pentacles and your Ace of Pentacles, right? So, I just feel like the universe wants you to keep your vibration high, to stay optimistic, to be bold and brave and follow your own path, to do the work, right? To enjoy those playful moments and receive the wisdom. And, things will unfold in ways that you couldn't imagine. You couldn't imagine how happy or blessed the outcome can be. And then the Keepers of the Light, the message for you is Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. For some of you, that's another message here. I don't normally talk about Father with the Ten of Pentacles, but this is an energy of that Father kind of love. Father protecting you, Father doing what the best kind of dads would do, right? So, I don't know. Father healing, on the other hand, isn't that kind of energy, right? Father healing is a need for that high vibration, male, divine masculine type of energy. Take it as it resonates. This is definitely going to be different for every one of us. But you are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. Okay. Now let's get some runes from the All-Father. Okay. 3 runes for the Sagittarius family, please. Thank you. There you go. Okay. So we have Tiwaz. This is kind of like, a lot of people look at this and say that this is the warrior god tier, which it is, but, and so, they equate it with war. But really, it's about justice, legal matters, dedication, and bravery. It's doing what other people don't have the courage to do. Right? Being courageous. And again, it's because you know what you know. You have certainty about your path. You know, there's just a lot of certainty here, but there is justice involved. So if you're looking for justice in October, expect it. Then you have Yira. This is the card of the world, and it's also the card of the Wheel of Fortune. And it's also the card of your tens. It's cycles. The Yira actually stands for year, and it's a cycle. And it's also gestation and change and time. You have so much about time and change and gestation. Like some of you are actually having a baby. Some of you are creating a new business or a new creation that is like your baby because you love it and you're excited about it, right? Well, it is being blessed by the universe. And I think that's why you get the message timing is divine here with it, because if things don't seem to be going as well, or if you're worried about it or something like that, just know that you are co-creating with the universe. The universe is creating this with you. And in order to do so well, you know, it needs to have its say in it. It needs to play its part in it, you know, so there's that. And you have Laguz. This is the subconscious. This is your emotional body. This is deep down inside, you know, so this could just be emotional healing, emotional relief, subconscious, you know, things that you're not fully aware of. This is saying that there are still things behind the scenes that are working their way through the energy before they can pan out to be what it is that you want. And I'm totally getting that too, because there's so little specification in the message, right? This is saying, just give this some time. Allow the ebb and the flow of the universe to happen, and everything will unfold the way that it was divinely ordained. All right. So thank you, beautiful Sagittarius, for being here. I hope to see you in November, and I'm also doing weeklies. So subscribe if you're interested in those, and peace.